Scott, we just wanted to ask you about taking the money from the kids at the Little League. Can you just give us an answer?
Arizona's family confronts a former Little League president who just pleaded guilty to embezzling $126,000 from kids, parents, and sponsors. Well, that money was supposed to go towards team trips, new equipment, and field improvements.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Instead, the trusted dad and coach went on lavish vacations and bought a new car. Our Jason Berry got reaction today from some very disappointed parents.
The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd. There's a lot of joy coming to the ballpark, but the love of the game took a big hit in this North Valley community when the former president of this Little League got busted for stealing more than $100,000 of the league's money.
12, and he just picked a guy off third base.
David Schaefer likes looking back at his son Derek's Little League days and how much fun the team had on the field. Unfortunately, it's what happened off the field that still has parents in Cave Creek shaking their heads.
Oh, it was disgust, total disgust. I mean, there's no way that is justified, and it's just disgusting.
The former president of the Cactus Foothills Little League, Scott Steiner, just pled guilty to draining the league's bank account to the tune of $126,000. The money had been collected over the years through an assortment of fundraisers to pay for field improvements, team travel, and other expenses.
It's not just the parents kicking in money for their kids. It's the grandmas, it's the aunts and uncles, it's the companies these parents work for, all with the expectation that the money's going to go for baseballs and umpires and not to pay for somebody's new car or make their mortgage payment. It's ridiculous.
We're told Steiner had been a coach and was always actively involved in league activities. He served as president a few years ago before taking over as treasurer, too. That's when the stealing of funds reportedly started.
And the transparency wasn't there.
Mark Howard served on the Little League board with Steiner and says it's hard to comprehend someone blatantly betraying the trust of friends and the community.
These things happen in business and they happen all over the place, but when you're doing it to a youth organization, it really kind of takes it up a notch.
Arizona's family went to Steiner's house Tuesday to get his side of the story, but he had nothing to say and walked away. Scott, we just wanted to ask you about taking the money from the kids at the Little League. Can you just give us an answer? Why did you take the money from the kids in the Little League? Do you have anything to say about that? The disgraced Little League president is set to be sentenced January the 10th. He's facing a possible 3 years in prison. He is eligible for probation and will be required to pay back all the money he stole. In the North Valley, Jason Berry for Arizona's Family.